A record-breaking home just sold in Mount Pleasant for nearly $6 million more than the previous record-breaking sale.
$1 million.
So we're going to talk about that house and what it means to not just the luxury, but the ultra luxury markets here in Charleston. Welcome back. If you're new here, I am Bill Olson, and I help people make better decisions when moving to, from, or around the Charleston area and South Carolina. So if you're into that sort of thing, consider subscribing. And if you're looking to make a move in the next 3 days to 3 years, reach out because I can probably help.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
So let's get right into this. Recently, the home at 100 Hadrill Street in Old Village, Mount Pleasant sold for $14.95 million.
That is a lot of guacamole, a lot of the green.
And this highly eclipses the previous Mount Pleasant high sale of $8.65 million by nearly $6 million.
Now that's a lot of damage.
So what did these buyers even get? Well, they got one of the most amazing pieces of real estate in all of the greater Charleston area, right at the corner of the Charleston Harbor and Shem Creek. Not only was this property 1.3 acres, but the home had 7,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, and 5.5 bathrooms. Now, I really wish we could take you inside this house, show you some pictures, but guess what? This home sold off market. So we don't have anything other than what you're seeing here. And a super fun fact about this video is when it sold previously in 2010 for around $7.5 million, at the time, it was the record-breaking highest sale in Mount Pleasant. So what's going to happen in the next 10 to 15 years? It's probably going to break its own record yet again when these sellers decide to move on. So because this home sold off market, that means that there were buyers for it. They didn't even have to go to market. So what does this actually tell us about the luxury market and the ultra luxury market here in Charleston? Now, what I'm about to tell you is probably going to be a really hard pill to swallow, but here we go. Charleston's luxury market is one of the most affordable luxury markets in the United States. I know luxury and affordable usually aren't words that go together, but hear me out. Like, as I was researching for this video, I actually started reaching out to some colleagues in a few different markets around the country. And I asked them, like, what is a beachfront or ocean view home? Like, what is your median or average price on those? In Miami, South Florida, you're looking at around 25 to 30 million for one of those. Now, there's also a $100 million home for sale, which just blows my mind. That is 5 times more than the highest sale ever in all of Charleston at $20.5 million. Malibu was around 20 million. Hawaii was around 10 million. San Diego got the closest to us at 7 million. And here in Charleston, if you're looking for a single family beachfront or ocean view home, our active inventory has a median price of $3.3 million. But more so than affordable, I think it shows that we have a lot of value in our luxury market. You get a lot of value for your dollar compared to these other areas. Now, why is that? My thoughts on this, and hear me out. So we've got a much slower pace of life than most of these other places that I mentioned. I mean, let's just look at Malibu and Miami, the two of the highest. Like, who moves there? You move there to see and be seen. And to me, that you flaunt your wealth there. And in Charleston, with a much slower pace of life, you're moving here to not be as flashy. People move to Charleston for the simplicity. Now, you're still getting a very large home with amazing views for the price, but at the same time, these are people that are looking to settle down and slow down and enjoy life, not as a roller coaster or a carnival or a circus. So the Charleston area attracts the people that are looking for the luxury without the flash. So what about the actual state of the market? It's moving really fast, and it hasn't been affected by the rising interest rates like the rest of the market has. For example, over the past year, 63 homes have sold over $5 million. Of those 63, 43 of them paid cash. That's almost 70% of those homes paid cash. The rising interest rates didn't affect them in any way, shape, or form. All of this started during COVID when people were looking for a better quality of life. Charleston, more than ever, got on a lot of people's radar, especially people coming from wealthier areas, maybe with not as good a weather, like New York, to see what they could buy here. And you could get so much more home with such a better view for either the same or less than you could up there. And you don't have to deal with snow. This is continuing to happen now post-COVID. And according to the census data, Charleston County is actually seeing a gain in wealth where California, Southern California and Southern Florida are actually losing wealth to these other areas. So because of all this, we are seeing a very healthy and still hot luxury and ultra luxury market. People are still building luxury homes and renovating them with expansive views of the harbor and the Atlantic Ocean. So because of all this, I don't think that this luxury market is going to slow down in any way, shape, or form. But I want to know what you think. Drop me a comment down below. Is this upper stratosphere of the market, is it going to continue to rise, or do you think it's going to drop back down as we progress? Let me know. Love to hear your thoughts. As always, I am Bill Olson. If you're looking to make a move anywhere to, from, or around Charleston, please hit me up. I'd love to be your realtor of choice. And check out this video over here. I'm talking about the median prices of all the different areas in Charleston and exactly what that buys you. I think you're really going to enjoy that. I'll see you over in that video. Bye.